Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher. And today we're going to take a look at a Zentangle original tangle called Tortuca. This is a grid pattern. And, it's really neat. There's so many things that you can do with a grid. And actually, this one kind of combines a grid pattern and print hump. And print hump, it seems like I did that one maybe not too long ago. Now I have to go look and see. It's one of the classics. All right, so I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna do a straight grid. I'm not going to do the four corners and a border. I apologize for shaking the camera a little bit. Let's see. I think I'm going to try to do this in thirds. Now this is one where when I'm kind of doing mine straight versus doing it. He could have your grid be a little wonky if you want, or angled, or something. All right. So this one, once you have your grid, however you want it, inside each one, and I'm going to start in the center. We're going to do a spiral, essentially print humps, or print hump. And it's like I said, it's just a spiral. And what I like to do is, if I don't have it quite center, I will utilize the hollow bow technique. And I'm kind of drawing behind. So as you saw, I'm taking my pen as if I'm doing it just to kind of keep that curve going. Because as you get bigger, your curve's going to change a little bit. So that's why I like to keep that in the motion. And every box, that's what we're doing. We're filling those in. And this is really funny because I just realized... Sometimes you know how you do things. And then you're like, oh, but wait a minute. Okay, but all is good. So if you do your grid and it's square like this, that's fine. But when I'm looking, well, no, because actually, no, never mind. Yeah, because I'm looking at one thing, and that's how they did it. But I know in my memory banks, in my Zenthology from Zentangle, it was on a curve. And so like I'm showing it right here. So this is one of those, it doesn't matter. It's kind of like however you want it to show up in your tangle is how I would do it. So if you want to have it look like this, where like I said, like the grid is on the so you have a grid of diamonds essentially. But it can work both ways. And what I will do is in the description box, I will put a link, of course, to my step out, and a link to, I'm going to double check, but I'll put to, whatever else I find, I will put in the, for more inspiration, underneath my step out. So that way you have, like I said, other information, other inspiration, because I think it helps as we're doing Zentangle just to have other influences, especially if you are like me, non-artist, and I need to see other things. But a lot of you are creative already, and you don't need that. But at the same time, it always feeds something else. Creativity feeds creativity, and it's just really wonderful. So that's why I like to share what I can. Now, next step is to do some shading. And the way so here's a couple ways you could shade this. You could do the overall design if you want to. You know what, let's see what that would look like. So I'm just going to do the outsides. I think I can do both of these. So if we're just doing the outside, and so, and if maybe this is an odd shaped section that you're working on, and you put the tangle in, and you just do the border, and let's smudge that in. That way you can see what that would look like. And that's kind of cool. And again, it all depends on what you want to see from your tangle. Okay, so that's cool. But if you want to, you could also do some shading along each grid line. Now this is really making it look like a box of Cinnabons. And I'm just going to pull the graphite out just a little bit. Because this is kind of small, you want to make sure to have some of that original tile color there. So that way, it's not just coloring it all in gray. It's adding some extra texture. So, fun tangle, easy tangle. And you know, it's just a nice... It's a nice addition to all of the tangles that we have. They can also provide a texture as well. So with that, if you enjoyed the video, would love to have a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet and you like this enough to see more, feel free to hit that subscription button. I would be honored if you did. But also click the notification bell next to it so you can decide if you how you want to be notified, if you want to be notified at all. On, you know, when I put up new videos. As of right now, I'm doing them every day because we have a daily tangle going on the Facebook group. I also do post it on my website, tangleaddicts.com. And so just sharing a tangle every day just to kind of keep us working on things and having fun with it. And also just exploring something new every day. So with that, thanks for watching. And I wish you happy tangling.